Guys, karibu sana. If you are new here, I welcome you. This is Tedero Media. We are doing this once again. It's been a minute.
True.
Since the last time we had this. But I want to thank you guys for joining us, for watching us. Please help us help this account grow. And yeah, kama kawaida, I'm the host. My co-host here, Uzizo. Maybe you could say hi to the people they're watching.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My actual name is Okeyo Kinyo. Pretty soon people will be calling me Dr. Okeyo Kinyo.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes. Well, Okeyo Kinyo, thank you for inviting me to Tedero once again so that we can converse, discuss, deliberate. We can also share ideas. We can also bring all our minds, efforts together for purposes of ultimate overall growth for everyone.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Again, thank you for welcoming me. It's a great show. We are looking forward to having it grow bigger and better.
Amen.
And I hope you get to realize the overall purpose of this show. Thank you for having me here again.
Welcome, my brother. And ladies and gentlemen, my beautiful name is Ella. So today we want to talk, we won't talk much. We just want to do a like I told you the other time. I come from Nyatike, and I feel like starting it off from Nyatike because that is where home is.
Yes.
And charity begins at home.
True.
So whatever we will be discussing in this channel,
yes,
is all about growth and development, and
good politics.
Good politics, positive vibes, and the things that ought to be done, the things that should be done, and
True.
how they should be done on our view.
Yes.
Because kila mtu si akona view yake.
True.
So how things should be done on our view, as in kaka wanene. Pacha kaka nene ngini wacho gani pach jasomo pogore, pach jandiko pogore gi pach jasomo. Exactly.
But tomorrow jasomo bende nyalo fafanua pache.
Yeah, exactly. Koro we are here to to discuss such.
True.
Yeah. So once again, I take this opportunity to thank you for always coming to this show. Please come again. But now, anyway, you're a co-host, so you'll always be here. So today,
yes,
I want to ask you a question.
True.
How well? We both come from Nyatike, by the way.
Yes.
How well do you know Nyatike?
I do. Yes.
Like in a scale of 1 to 10.
I will say I know Nyatike 8.
10 out of 8.
8.
No, you cannot
8.5.
You cannot talk about knowing Nyatike without knowing the roads. Can you mention some of the roads that you know in Nyatike?
I know the entire road network of Nyatike. Coming from Migori, you'll have the Miuru Masara Road. If you go through the same road, you can branch and through Kabobo, Mikei, Nambakalangi, Osiri, from Osiri Aego Nyakwere, Luanda, Sori, Agolomuk should be the last.
Na umetembea.
And then same year no, nitie kendo yo mawuok Migori, Nyikendo, Mwache Eko, there's Heko Mwache, there is Nyarongi, and Bimos.
Godkwach?
No, before Godkwach you get to Combat.
Okay.
Yes, and then Bombay, and then Godkwach, then Makalda. Now when you're in Makalda, you can go straight, Ichopo Siri. Ama inyalo go kona piny yo ma kadho district hospital ka maridore to wuok Polytechnic Nyatike, Polytechnic
to the Daracha Kili.
Yes, okay.
Okenge,
Amano,
Liwa, Luanda,
Amano,
Sori.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, onyalo donjo gi Ndiwa to dhi nyaka idhi kode malo tidhi kode idhi Ruma tikalo nyaka
idhi Kalaminde.
Kalaminde.
Inyalo chaki idho kode tichimo yo ma idok thim licho inga bende. Inyalo dhi thim licho inga michak igori. Bende nitiere mbele kumoro kocha kendo maybe iluongo na Ego be. Migori Ego kokidho malo kidonjo Uriri.
Okay.
Inyalo the same road kiduogo chien kama inyalo dok midog Migori. Same road.
Yeah, I know. Mawuok Sibuoche to donjo Rapogi to inawendo to kata Uriri.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's how road network no chalo. Gwengu mapiny kocha cha bende machal koro in inyalo ng'e maber.
Yeah. From Masara, like you've mentioned, I don't want to mention the roads that you've mentioned, but from Masara to Gwengwa, you go from Masara to Kabobo to Mikei to Osiri to Aego to Akala to Nyakwiri. Now Nyakwiri to Onger. Now you divert to Onger. Yeah, but still from Akala, iti wangayo minyalo from Akala tingado to Inonger.
Yes.
But now if you go Gilam, you go Nyakwiri to Onger, then Onger to Kabuto, to Aneko. On the other side, then this other side, you go to Nyakuri, you do icho morigi mano ya Meuru chato, to in Meuru. Then apa koto, kuna ntiwa ngayo madonjo, kaya chilungo nango Nyangere. To in edo pimwalo piny got Kachola.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, mageyo ma oluro Nyatike moketo Nyatike diere. Mago kopogore gi koro ma link kuonde matindo tindo ei gwenge gi. Mago gin major roads. Koro nitiere feeder roads bende. Nyalo yudo ka kintiere kumoro ka Kombato, nitie yo mawuok Kombato, donjo Wich School, kowuok Wich School, oridore piny, oduogo ogore mochako duogo luor ei gwenge kama, motuji mowuoge cho mbele god Kwach. So nitiere yore matindo tindo. Nitie kata yo moro ma kin god Kwach ka, inyalo luwo diere miluwo nyaka diere miere moko yo Kopole gini, miere moko tie Seme ka Kopole gini, midhi matuji ituj Seme magawa ma.
Seme magawa.
So nitie feeder roads mang'eny. Magi wabro tackle maybe in another
as time goes by.
Because we are supposed to be able to discuss all the roads within Nyatike, their state, gine class mane. Gimanya kinyis ji, what you must tell people from this show is that there are different classes of roads. So if you're going to discuss roads within Nyatike, if you're going to discuss the different road network in Nyatike, you must be able to tell people this road from this place to this place, who is responsible for it, who is supposed to be looking into it, that is supposed to be made. Is it under Kena? Is it under Kera? Is it under Kera? Is it and after classifying each road within Nyatike, you also need to come out clear and be able to advise or be able to give an overview on what is the cost of probably, for example, building a Maram road. A Maram road, for example, or a tarmac road. You know, there are different classes of tarmac road as well. And these costs are known. It's not that they are not known. So what you need to discuss, which needs to be clear, the research you should do after mentioning the roads. First, you should mention, are the roads good, by the way? The last time you were taken.
Yeah, so some roads are good, some roads are pathetic.
And by some, what do you mean? What is the percentage of good roads in Nyatike?
The percentage of good road. Okay, I don't know what percentage to give, but if I'm not wrong, I think it's 5.
For me, I would say you're giving too much.
Can I give it a 2? Or 1?
2 is fair enough. In a scale of 1 to 10, with 2 being, with 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest.
Because look at the road from Masara to Kabobo to Mikei to Osiri to Aego to Akala to Nyakwiri.
Yes.
Past Nyakwiri, you get to Sagama.
Yes.
Sagama is impassable. Actually, right now, Geche Luwa Genga to Ndiwa to Luanda as they go to Sori. First of all, Embesa ni kuro rach because other than probox maringe geche ndarago, kuna tipa matingo kuoyo.
Yes.
With the weight of it, maringo ndarago. Koro you can imagine the status mag ndarago right now, though I don't know, but status margi ok ber, especially gi sama kodh ni nitiere godoge. But kikiwe mano, kiduogi ng'iyo ndara mane Isagama, ing'eni distance ma ya Sagama nyaka Lwanda kama ndara no okwame godo, gi distance ma gari dwa luoro godo from Nyakweri nyaka ang' ochop Lwanda, aparo ni loso wang'ayo cha would be of more benefit ne weg geche mondo kinyi yor menyo as opposed to luoro.
If you ask my view, given the matter we are discussing, yo mawuok Migori wabaro gi kacha iluongo ni namba ka Hezron, kuma wabaro koro wabiro main road mabiro Miuru kona chelo ni kuma bibiro namba ka Hezron ka. Now king'iyo yorno gi part manie Migori, that should be Suna nini constituency, Suna Kandiege ka en Suna what? Suna West.
Should be Suna West, yes, Suna West.
Now, if you look at that road, side mani a Suna West, all right? King'iyo condition ne, kasto chak ing'iyo koro kichopo gi mbele.
Actually, my obugi.
Marwani kata carpeting, they started
Is it
doing
under
it.
Kenhaku, so it is under?
The road going to Miuru should be under, it's a highway. It's a main road.
It is under Kenha.
It's a road which locates on classifying the roads, so that we also, like I told you, this show of yours must be factual, must be honest. We need to, the next bit of the roads is you need to classify these roads.
Yeah, sure.
So first and foremost, let's discuss the conditions of the roads. Today, mention the roads, discuss the conditions.
The conditions of the road.
Now we have the main road going from Migori, coming through to Kabobo, Mikei, going all the way to Sori, through Osiri. Now in Osiri, there's major economic activity happening in that area.
That is mining.
That is mining, which a lot of people are doing.
They depend on that road.
They depend on that road so much. Now, that road has been like that for decades. I was born, I found it probably like that. I actually found it like that.
That is from...
It was more pathetic than it is today. Today you're saying it's pathetic. It was more pathetic back then. Back then it used to be bad all the way to even this place, Nini. It's Moi that school is Moi what? Nyabisawa. From Moi Nyabisawa back then was pathetic. Was shamba. Poor though. You know, we used to, when we were going to the village back then, when we got to such places and it was raining, the men would actually get out of the car, push the car. Sometimes the men and women would get out. Only children were left in the car, push the car. It was that pathetic. Anyway, let's discuss it as it is now. Like we mentioned, your show should be about where are we?
Yeah.
All right. And what can be done to improve our status from where we are, without abusing someone, without calling names, without doing what? Without mudslinging. Now, you've mentioned roads. Fundamental thing towards expanding a place, exposing a place. By exposure, I mean you are able to let your people even access the world, because road network is what gives people accessibility.
It's everything.
It's everything, right? So when you're going to look into these roads, it's a topic that I would want you to give it much weight. It's something I would want you to be very much, how would I put it, very much analytical, with facts, with truth, and most importantly, you come up with parameters in our own school of thoughts, on what can be done better, what can be improved.
Mm.
Well, discussing by that, I will tell you for a fact that the roads, they've not done justice to the roads in Nyatike. If we had good leadership today, the roads would have been better. I've seen the president is headed there, well, next
Are you
week.
saying we have a bad leadership?
Yes, I'll say we have bad leadership.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I will not be scared to say that.
Okay.
Yes, and by bad, I mean
That is what I wanted to ask. What make you say we have a bad leadership? Like
leadership is
Nyatike?
about performance.
Okay.
If you're not performing, you're bad. You might be good as an individual. You're good with the people around you. You're good with your friends. You're good with your cronies. You're good with your buddies. You're good with people who are close to you, right? But are you good at the task? And in what I'm talking about, what is the task? Delivering to the people who elected you. So are you good to the task? So by meaning, do we have a good person or a bad person? Are they good at task? They are good in other things. They are good in their day-to-day lives. Their character probably, they are good in other things. But are they up to the task?
But the MP is trying.
I wouldn't say that.
No, the MP has tried.
I wouldn't say that.
Look at the bursaries to schools. Look at the sponsorship. The students that he has sponsored through Mwangaza.
I want to tell you something today. There's an animal. You need to go and research this. There's a certain animal that how will I put it, entices its predators by dancing and being very funny and performing some weird acrobatics, and it's enchanting actually. It will dance around, it will fall down, do some funny stunts until the predator will feel this gentleman or this thing is so friendly. Then by the time you get close to it, you realize, yes,
I was wrong.
Yeah, so this is what I will say about
performance,
especially in Nyatike. I started being able to see things and knowing things. I think 25 years ago.
Okay.
So I can discuss about issues on Nyatike from 25 years ago until now. I have a clear recollection. You're right. I have good photographic memory on what it was and what it is. And I'll tell you, Nyatike is Nyatike. 30 years ago, Nyatike is Nyatike. 40 years ago, Nyatike is still Nyatike.
No.
Yes.
No, I disagree with that because some areas, I can see some development in some areas. Like for example, let me mention, for example, Nyakwiri. Nyakwiri is really upcoming, and Nyakwiri, visit Nyakwiri at night.
Can you access Nyakwiri?
Yes.
Can you access it?
Yes.
From where?
From Migori, I can access Nyakwiri. From Mihuru, I can access Nyakwiri. Though the road linking Nyakwiri to Mihuru is Maram. It is bad, but accessible.
Don't put bad when we're talking about matters leadership.
So Nyakwiri is accessible.
Listen, we have been compromised so much as a society, as a community, that we no longer know what is right. We no longer know what is good. We no longer know what is what is at par standard. We no longer. That shanties or cramps being thrown at us, we want to mention. We can't mention. When you want to talk about development, you talk about development vis-a-vis what has been allocated for that development.
Okay.
You get my point?
I get your point.
Yeah, so when I mention that, according to me, I feel a lot has not been done. I have told you that these roads have been like this for the longest time. The small meager carpeting that they lied to us that was being done was even not done properly.
Yeah, sure.
Today there are portals all over in that road. It's like it was not done
properly.
Exactly. And money was spent. people were paid. But another thing, it's very interesting how probably a road in if somebody is doing a road in Meuru, it will be probably 10 times more expensive than somebody else doing another road probably in Machakos or in Kisii. This also is a topic for another day. Discussion for another day. Why probably an MP of yours will say he did his Maram roads somewhere within the constituency and will indicate that he paid, I don't know, 8 million or 10 million, and somebody somewhere will indicate they paid 200,000.
Now let me ask you a question.
That's the topic of discussion.
No, no, even if it will form a topic of discussion on another date, I have a question. Like here in Nairobi, look at what the MPs in Nairobi are doing. They are tarmacking each and every feeder road that we have, even within the estates.
Not all MPs. You also need to be very factual.
Okay, not all, but let me state categorically.
That are doing.
For example, Embakazi East.
Babu
Owino.
Yes.
Go to Embakazi East. Go to just take a walk.
He's doing well on roads
in that constituency. Until you ask yourself, if an MP, like they sit in the same parliament,
yes,
they get these allocations,
yes,
on the same level,
yes,
then you ask yourself, why do we have pathetic roads in some other constituencies, yet
there are some good
the same leaders who are in the same parliament and others do their roads?
Gets you to what I told you. If your region, you have a bad leader, that's what you'll have. Some people will grow, you'll be stagnant. Some people will improve, you'll be stagnant. Some people will evolve, you'll remain innate. Let me tell you, Nyatike roads in its pristine form is as it is today. Believe me. I've told you, I've lived and I was aware, and I'll say I've been aware for the last 25 years in matters politics, matters socioeconomic development within Nyatike. And I equally have studied enough, and I equally know things, right? And what is not of standard is not of standard. Yes, what is not good is not good. You might give it all different sort of names. You might want to pamper it in anyhow. Listen, Nyatike is dragging behind. It's dragging behind on roads. I've mentioned to you, by the next show, we need to know what is the total kilometers of each road within Nyatike. Total kilometers.
We need to know, or we need to discuss.
We need to discuss. By knowing, we need to mention, let me put it in a better way. We need to mention the total kilometers of roads within Nyatike. And we need to mention, I will tell you, for example, today, if the total kilometers of roads in Nyatike, total, is probably, let's say, 100 kilometers, all roads that have already been put in place, all the feeder roads plus the main roads, every roads, all the roads, yeah? I'm very sure that if you do analysis today on tarmac to vis-a-vis not tarmac, you'll realize that Nyatike has 5% of tarmac roads.
5%.
I'm sure. Let's analyze it.
Now, by the way, talking of roads,
it can't be 5% because listen, the main roads in Nyatike, let's mention the main road in Nyatike is the one going to Meuru, the one going to Sori. That is what covers Nyatike. If you want to cover Nyatike, you'll mention the road going to Meuru, going the
Migori Meuru,
straight.
Meuru Sori,
yes,
Sori Migori.
Yes, so I want you to enclose Nyatike like this. So if you go to, you use the one going to Meuru, then from Meuru you come to Sori. From Sori you come this sides of Aura Chuodo. All right. So technically you've put Nyatike, you've enclosed Nyatike. Now mention each road. From Sori you go to Agolomok, right? Not Tamat. Looks like Shamba.
Very pathetic.
Okay. Sori is a major town. You know, Sori doesn't even have a sewer line.
Yeah,
and it's a town which is growing.
They don't.
Today they have a bank.
Why?
There's a KCB bank today in Sori.
They're
doing well. It's a town which, properly done, should be able to have a small economy within that region and running it properly and efficiently. And people should be able to get everything that they need. They've not even started planning for. Sori is an upcoming town. Should we have amenities to have people staying within a town setup? Not yet being discussed. We have a leader.
And it should be there.
And Sori has existed for so many years. All right? Not being discussed. We have a leader. The tarmac road that made it to Sori successfully was done from Homa Bay.
Yeah.
We have a leader. Okay? We've been having leaders. Okay? Anyway, let's proceed. Now, another major road which passes through Nyakwiri. That is so major. It actually passes in the heart, through the heart of Nyatike. It's a road that literally passes the heart of Nyatike, right?
It is the main artery.
Yes. Now, the moment you, from actually, the tarmac that people are talking about, it's not even there if you ask me. It's gone, it's kaput. They did a shoddy job, number one. The contractor was paid, and we have a leader who should have followed up uh, and 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 made sure that he oversees what is being done, that we get a good deal. We waited for so long to get this road, only for it to be done and lose it 2-3 months down the line. Have a pathetic road all over again, and yet it's documented that it has been made. It has been
done and dusted.
Money has been spent on it. I mean, there are some jokes we need to stop. All right. So when you talk of these roads, all right, from Kabobo to Nambakalangi, some small tarmac. From Nambakalangi coming down to the bridge, bad road again. Coming all the way to Osiri, potholes again. When you get to Nyakwiri, it's over. The road is over. There's no road past Nyakwiri, right?
No, right? Imefika Sagama, and so, then there's no road.
Yes. So when it's to that point, and then it's over, how do you want to tell me that we have 50% of roads done? Okay.
And actually, the one that is within Sagama and Luanda, that road is pathetic, to say the least. It is impassable.
You can only be serious about your roads if even the road going to your major town center or constituency center is tarmacked. The main constituency center for Nyatike is Makalda. The road going to Makalda or passing through Makalda.
Actually, Makalda is the headquarter.
Exactly. That road has been shamba since time immemorial. That particular time when Nyatike was.
But now let me ask you, why is Makalda not growing?
I told you, for a place to grow, you must first of all make it accessible. So how do you want a place to grow when we can't go to that place and invest in it?
Because come on, look at Makalda.
Yes. And it's not that there is nothing coming out from the people of Nyatike. As a leader, I will identify 3 things that I can nurture and make the people of Nyatike be great again. Number one is the people of Nyatike. That is a resource. The people of Nyatike. You should invest in the people of Nyatike strategically, all right, and with purpose. You must be intentional about the things you do. You identify people who are able to bring value to the community and empower them in different strengths of theirs. All right? And you combine those different strengths, I told you synergies, to realize your overall objective, which is changing, developing, and improving the lives,
the livelihoods,
the economic status, all right, and the people at large of Nyatike. All right? You develop people emotionally, spiritually, economically. So we have spiritually being handled by churches who are doing pathetic also, by the way.
Yeah, true.
All right. Then we have this other bit that the government and the leadership needs to take care of. Now, for us, we need to access, negotiate, and get goodies from the government through our leader, who is the local representation, who is the MP. Now, the MP must stand firm for their people. The MP can only stand firm, can only do the right thing, can only be able to change this if, number one, he is aware. 2, he is good. What do I mean by good? A good leader must be intentional. A good leader must have integrity. okay, must do things the right way, must do proper things. Maber makare.
Tim maber makare.
Makare. Okay? So listen, the road from Nyikendo coming through all passing through Nyatike, according to me, should be tarmacked. Yes, should be tarmacked.
It will serve, pesa.
Yes, and dombele do kada John pesa. Yes, that road should be tarmacked. Obro konyo jonyatike mapuro ndawa. Obro konyo jonyatike madwa nochop Migori machiegni to giwuok area mag kata Okenge ka. Omiyo kata Migori chiegni, ok iluor oko. Kichopo Osiri to in Makalda. Kiwuok Makalda tidonj, in fact inyalo biro John pesa nogero nyaka daraja moro but dalane kanyo. But then, in my view, John Pesa was a leader who had an idea what needs to be done to his people. Yes. Osaketo nyaka nokelo nyaka stima. Kata stima machopo dalawa is because John Pesa manoyua stima mochopo gwengi malo kacha. Okay. Organize ma stima no chopo. Yes, he was hands-on. A leader must be hands-on. Samimi yoji lifestyle kata stima lifestyle ginigi. You must be able to be kata CEO mar Kenya Power. Mi bedu go to pin, you have a rapport. That's how leadership should be. Ingeri gi jakena. Inyalo go kodemba katipenja ni omera. Marwani bwana to marwani upo ochopo kanye jopiny dwa deya. That's what leadership is about. Okibiro wuondo jopiny o abotimonu. A leader should align, consult, and work with the different set government departments to deliver to his people. Status of that road from Kamalamu ochopo godo no miringi dhi piny nyaka Miuru, nyaka wuotho gik. Kata kiwe wuotho gik, kidonjo gi Tanganyika Road. Actually, Tanganyika Road is even better. Tanganyika Road better. Tanganyika Road is better. But koro kidhi adhiya gi wang'a yo no piny nyaka Miuru. Yes, the president is coming. I hope the status of that road is gonna change, because koko change taparo ni jomiuru oseyuak for long. And in the tinda jamiuru koro. Oh. I'm not fighting for myself, yeah. Yes, but you're fighting for you and the people of Miuru. I'm fighting for me and the people of Miuru. I understand. It's acceptable. Yeah, but all in all, that road is bad. That road is pathetic, and I pray ni President Kobiro, like we've seen, so things will change. Bottom line is I've mentioned it to you, and I'm going to mention it to you, that in this country we have good structures already. It's not a country which is operating in utopia. We are operating with proper systems, all right? So before we throw stones, probably at the president, as you want to mention. No, I'm not throwing stones. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to say the president is a man of his words. So akisema nawaletea barabara, it is now the MP. You fear Subaru boys. No. No, it's not even about that. The president is a man of his words. So it's upon the MP to fuatilia. Yes. That now, this is it. Yes. So, for me, I've always said this, and I want to repeat. If in overall view, even if Kenyans want to change probably the dynamics of politics and change how service delivery and good governance can be done, you know the first people they should change? MPs. Yeah. If you have an MP that you've put on tight leash, believe me, the president will not do these hinky punkies. He wouldn't. Why? Because we will have a strong parliament. We'll have a strong parliament who will put him on toes, will put him on check. But we have a country that has been compromised from different angles. And this ought to change. Right? It's been compromised from the voters themselves. When you have a society today that is celebrating the death of leaders, then you need to know something is terribly wrong. I actually even weep for the leaders that we have. I think, in my honest view, it is the leaders.
who has made us this heartless?
No.
Truth be told, it is their doings. Right now, Kenyans are hurt.
True.
We are hurt. Why are we hurt? We are hurt because of the bad leadership.
Yeah, the people we choose
The people we choose.
The people we choose to govern us and to manage our resources and to make our lives better are actually the ones killing our lives.
No, they're hurting us.
Yes.
So, as in, I don't know, but imefika a point whereby the Kenyans develop a thick skin, whereby we feel no pain for the leaders. You get it?
Yes.
We feel like, huyu amekufa.
Good riddance.
Good riddance.
To bad joke.
To bad joke. You get it? We will clap our hands. Why? Because we feel like one of the oppressors is gone.
Pharaoh's son is dead.
The Pharaoh's son is dead.
We are about to leave so that we can go to Canaan.
And this thing, it is happening because of the pain that the leaders have, have made us go through. Because imagine there are no jobs, and then a leader comes and steals from you. Look at the other time. You watched Jeff Koinange?
Yes.
Last week Friday.
Yes.
Come on. How can a government con his own people? Like, these are your people. These are your children. How do you con them? You're a government.
Let me ask you.
Let
me ask you. If you've elected a con man, what do you want them to do after getting to power?
No, that drives my point. That is why Kenyans now feel the pain. That is why we've been hurting, and we feel it.
I like the tempo that you brought. Brings us to why you are having this channel. Brings us as to why you want to be able to dwell on the real issues, be able to tackle the real issues. Today you're mentioning roads within Nyatike, where you're coming from, okay? It's very good discussion. Now, let's not hear rhetorics anymore from politicians, from somebody who wants to become your
Let them be true.
Let a politician come to you
and
tell you that the total roads in Nyatike are 400 kilometers.
And I will only do 100.
I will only do 100 kilometers. The cost of building a kilometer of a road
is 200,000
X shillings. Is 2 million shillings. It's 3 million shillings. And what we get from this allocation, when we pass a budget on roads, we pass a budget on hospitals, we pass a budget on education, we pass a budget on so many things, including government OPEX and CAPEX. Now, when this is done, all right, as the member of parliament from Nyatike, you know, these MPs, you're an MP overall for Kenya, but you're coming from a place. Now, when you come from a place, it means as much as you legislate overall for the people of Kenya, as an MP from Nyatike, or as an MP from Kisumu, or as an MP from Embakasi East, as much as you do the legislative duties of a member of parliament, but you should not forget that you're coming from somewhere, Now, when you're coming from somewhere, and people at national level, people are discussing roads. There's a road being built going to Modogashi. Yeah? Now, a road is being built to Modogashi, and you don't remember that there's a road from Tagachi going all the way maybe to Oto, which is pathetic. And you don't bring this to the table. You don't discuss this. And you know, by bringing this to the table, don't just tell your people, you lie to them that, oh, I did it. Show us proof. If you're honestly working, if you're doing things that ought to be done in the right way, when you want a specific road to be done for you, you are supposed even to do a letter. All right, maybe you've met the guy in person. The road has not yet been done. The time they gave you so that they might get back to you, they've not done this. Why can't you do a letter? You can show to your people, I did a letter on the 27th of January 2025, and I delivered this letter, or I did an email on such and such a time in requisition of the such and such a road. And if you've not been if still a road from your place has not been earmarked for development, all right, you need to ask for answers. You should be told, when are you making this road for us, so that we know and I can report the same to my people. If you're not making this road for me this time round, in the national government, where is my allocation? The hospital in Nyatike doesn't have a scanner, or the hospital in such and such a place doesn't have a ward, and this can be bought from the same budget. I mean, if I miss on roads, if I don't manage to be able to get roads for my people, I should get an hospital. If I don't get an hospital for my people, I should get clean water. If I don't get clean water for my people, I should be able to get them proper roads. If I'm not able to get proper roads for my people, I should be able to probably put up a university. If I'm not, that will tackle education.
Need what we all need are honesty, leaders,
Integrity, yes.
and integrity.
Yes.
Because without that, like, okay, you are a leader. Like right now, how many aspirants do we have in my home constituency?
Yes.
A lot. They'll come with sweet mouth.
True.
Kendo gibro biro gi wach milombo ni.
Yes.
I'll do this. The incumbent is doing this. Yes. The incumbent anakula pesa.
Yes.
No, forgetting
it's called politics of name calling.
Yes.
Mudslinging. Now, this is actually the politics which
has been... pale,
does the
ile pesa,
same.
Ataweka tu kwa mfuko.
Same, yes.
So what can we, like we, the youth, the young people, what can we do to change all these narratives? Because jogi joka leuni magiloko.
Nyinge begiloko.
They
are good people in this society.
Right now, Otieno is the MP. Okinyi dhi biro ni Otieno timo kama miauru an Okinyi ni. To Okinyi be komito dhi lokore Otieno.
There are good people in our societies. There are good leaders in our societies. We are able to identify them and have them lead. We are able, the same way Israelites were able to finally identify David, finally identify the likes of Gideon to lead on wars, the likes of Moses to lead the people of Israel from Egypt to Canaan, all right? We can also get proper, honest, credible leaders who are after the interests of the people and the interests of the people alone.
Now, should we do vetting?
Yes, we should do proper vetting and do vetting for the right reasons.
Not just vetting a vetter.
Not just vetting a vetter.
We need proper vetting.
Yes, in every action that we do as a society or as a people, we must be very intentional. Do we want Nyatike changed? Is a question each voter must ask themselves. And changing Nyatike does not involve selling your vote for 100 shillings or for 1,000 shillings. There was a gentleman who used to buy in Karachuonyo. Adipo Kuome, he was Adipo Kuome's competitor in the last general election. The guy used to campaign, and his manifesto to the people was Anami Elofu Gimogo.
Akura.
Yes.
But literally, Gimalofu Gimogo ni diti mbeleka. You will not question me. Kechini secha momari chuth.
Thank you. So we need to get from that first. And our leaders, Mosabedo, over and over again, have been smart about this. You've noticed
they've mastered the game.
They've mastered the game. Gisaketo wa Mobedo ni kataka MP of oversea. Ngeni gikmoko macho ni ngane oloso. MP okolo pesa nok mare.
It is us. It is our money. The only thing that MPs
does is because when you vote for an MP, you give them a job. You have employed them. Okay? The voting process gets done. They are declared winners. The people of Nyatike have given that person a job. So when they do it, okay, you give them their accolades. But you don't make it look like they've done you a favor. It's not a favor. When you've paid somebody to do something, when they do it, give them credit. You say, Ella, you've done a good job. All right? In companies or in places where people work, at the end of the year, there is, it's called performance score indexing, where the BSc, business score something or something, where they vet what you've done in the year. There are set targets. There's set target at the company, the overall set target at company level. It will be broken. If this company is selling, let's say, 3 product lines, okay, then they'll have probably a stronger product line, which might take 50% this, in this case, let me say 50% of the profit to be targeted, and then a second product line maybe to take 20%, and the third product line to take probably 20%.
20%.
Now, in these different departments for different product lines, this will be broken down. What does a manager take in this responsibility? What does a maybe manager, finance manager, and this? What does the team members
each get?
Yes, gets you to what I told you. We have a structure in this country which starts from the presidency, trickles down. There's an MP somewhere, goes all the way down to Jaduongwe. So everybody has a part to play.
They have a responsibility.
Now, your part today, as Ella, I want you to remind your MP the total kilometers of roads in Nyatike in the next discussion. I want you to remind your MP what it takes the cost to build a kilometer of road. Maybe he's forgotten. Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he just decided not to look into it. So remind your MP which roads are not yet done. Remind your MP which roads need to be done. Remind your MP how many hospitals do we have? What level are they? What is the given number of hospitals that you need to have per what population? And what is proximity? What is proximity of hospitals to the people? And what is the set standard? Are we meeting the set standards? Are we lagging behind? What can be done to improve on this? Right? So this discussion should be very much informed, should be very much honest, and should be very much truthful. Okay?
Talking of roads and the MP, the target is not the MP alone.
No.
The target are the MCAs.
Yes.
We have roads, the road networks that are left for county government.
Yes.
These are roads that are under MCAs, right?
So there's something, just to cut you short, you'll proceed. Don't say the target. What I want you to mention is we are tired of state of affairs. So many things about today, you're just talking of roads.
Yeah.
So we are tired of state of affairs. And we want to mention by the name, the Bible puts it clearly, that nyakati za mwisho, by the things happening today in this world, could be nyakati za mwisho. The world put now the world puts it this way. The Bible puts it this way, that nyakati za mwisho, the people who God will love, the people who God will need, are people who are able to say the truth and call sin by its name. Okay? When this is sin, it is sin. You call sin by its name. You don't, all right? So we are not targeting an individual. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
It's sad that we are having this discussion when you're the MP. It's sad that we're having this discussion when you're the MCA. It's sad that things are changing drastically in this country today when you're the governor.
When you're the women.
You're not being targeted.
Yeah.
But to you, as the MP, to you, as the MCA, to you,
as the governor.
Yes, this is a call to you. I've told you, there's a phrase, I think it's Julius Caesar who might have said this. He said that there are times in the affairs of men that one taken, I think, by the tide leads on to good fortune. So to the politicians, this is the time. It's now or never. Do right, change to be right, change to be good. Start doing things that are right. But if you don't,
right and just,
good. If you don't think it's going to be business as usual. Don't think it's going to be the same rhetoric.
Especially where Kenya is headed to right now.
Where Kenya is not headed.
People are no longer fools. Like
there's information.
The information is out there.
Yes.
What right now, each and every Kenyan know their rights.
Yes.
They know that they pay taxes. They know what their taxes are supposed to do.
They are aware.
They are aware
of what
everything.
Leadership is about.
They are aware of what leadership entails.
They are well traveled.
Exactly.
We have Kenyans that have gone outside the boundaries of Kenya, and I've gone probably to neighboring countries like Rwanda, and I've seen probably what the Rwandese are doing. Do you know that in Rwanda, the government gives you money to put up a proper house? Proper. They're building proper houses even in villages. Proper houses where the government gives you money and you pay this in form of taxes bitwise. Proper housing.
Okay.
That is a policy. That is leadership that is aware. That is leadership that is intentional. That is leadership that wants to change the lives of the people. We started by mentioning roads. Does your MP know these roads like we know them? Like he knows that this road will leave this point to this point, will connect at this point. This is the condition. You know, the conditions of roads in Nyatike has been a topic of discussion for the last 40 years. And we have not had a remedy
to these roads.
And you want to say we've been managing to get good leadership? You want to say that we've been guided well over time? I beg to differ. So my parting shot, matindo tindo, ming'inj wechegi mondo gichopie it mar ng'ama komonego bed gitimre nade? Gichopie. To po ni ok gichope ite, ma ok obedo gi nonro makare, mochako timo gik moko mopogore, ooyo, wan gi kinde, ndalo biro mbele ka. Kan kuchi, bed mana mos. To yaw wang'i, yaw chunyi, yaw pachi. Kik nyiswa malo ka, ni joka ka ok dwa joluo, to kabiro ka, tidwa nyisa na jadak. Kabiro piny ka, tidwa nyisa ni an jaka nyuor. Tidwa nyisa ni an jaka koth. To yo madhi ka koth ni to rach. To in jaka koth, to in MP. Yo maluwo e dier ka nyuor, to rach. To in MP. Yo maluwo nyaka Seme, tiende ni yo ni to koro oriwowa monywandowa, oriwo jaseme, oriwo jakarungu, oriwo jaka koth, oriwo jadak.
In short, oriwo jadak gi japiny.
Nyaka jakimirwa yote. Onywandowa kanyo. Omiyo jodalawa, en mbaka mamit.
En mbaka mamit.
En mbaka maber.
Mbak tiedero.
Mbak tiedero.
Mbaka mamit ahinya.
Nyakalondo marwa gi mbui, to gi kumoro amora minyalo nenowa. En mana wach mamit. En mana mindaye mana matin kama. To wawacho adieri e iye, to bende wanyiero e iye. Kik iyany ng'ato, kik ikiny ng'ato, to wach mana adieri.
Adieri.
Adieri no emichung'ie. Omiyo kwa wacho adieri, kwa tieko to wacho ni yore ma Nyatike richo.
Yore ma Nyatike richo.
Yes. Kendo yore ma Nyatike dwaro nomi attention makende. Mana kaka ne wabedo gi affirmative action. Mowach ni omiji CDF mondo mi pinje moko obedi olaw jowetegi. Wakwayo ni leadership mondo ng'i Nyatike, mondo Nyatike bende olawe jowetegi. Yawa tindi dwa yombwa nyaka gi jothethra.
Ok ber ahinya. Ok ondisore.
Awuoro to gweng'wa nosebede nyaka gi profesni madongo mopuonjo ji mabeyo be mbechegi ni kama kane profesni mopuonjowa.
Nyatike oting'o jo professors madongo.
Yawa.
Koro my brother.
Erokamano.
Thank you so much for coming, for gracing this show. Welcome again and again.
I will always be here.
To our viewers, thank you so much for joining us. Please share, comment. We would love to read the comments. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called Tedero Media, Pali YouTube. This video will go up on YouTube in a short while. So please tell a friend to tell a friend. Give us support us by subscribing, by sharing, by commenting, by liking this video. Until next time, bye-bye.